love Vegas. I've been there at least 7 or 8 times. It's great. Like with the lights, the buffets, the gambling, the over-the-top pools. It's just Sin City. It's fucking badass. And when I found out a couple of my friends had never went, I was like, dude, we gotta go, man. And I was like, let's book a trip during off season. So we booked a trip in February. It was me, my friends Tom, Dick, and Harry. And I was really excited, man. Like I had never really, taken a trip with my bros. And we had gone camping before, but like a trip out of town, just the boys. And we had planned it for really short. Because like I said, I've been to Vegas before, and I knew that, we can get in some trouble. So we decided to go for a 36-hour trip, day and a half, in and out. We were flying out of Portland, so, it's a really short flight. So we can get there, have all day, and then check out the next day, and then leave around like 1 or 2. It's perfect. I found an awesome package deal at the Golden Nugget with like airfare and room. We just stayed in one room because, like I said, it was one night. And I think it ended up like being about $115 a person. And we're like, dude, that's a solid ass deal. So Harry just went ahead and just like put it on his credit card. We were like, no, we're doing this. We're making sure we're doing this. We're buying it now. I was like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. Let me get you the money right now. It's $115, man. So I just gave it to him right away. And so did Tom. And we paid him straight up. But I had a little surprise for the boys. Is that I was planning on bringing some mushrooms. And I was like, man, I don't want to be the only one tripping. I was like, I'll sort it out for him. So I get 4 bags and I start sorting them out, and then I'm like, shit, well, I'm gonna only put like a gram and a half in each one, just because like I don't want us to like lose our minds. But as I'm doing that, I realize that I'm splitting it up, and I'm like, well, this one, like I have like less than a gram left over, and I was like, fuck it, let's just play Russian roulette, and one bag just has more than the other ones. So I tell Tom and Dick about this, and they're fully on board, and I'm like, all right, cool. And my secret is that I always just go buy trail mix, and you break up the shrooms and you just shake them in the trail mix, and then, dude, no one fucking knows. They just think it's trail mix. There's a bunch of weird shit in trail mix. But Harry is a fucking vegan, and he has to get special trail mix. He can't have the same trail mix as ours because ours has like M&Ms and shit in it. So he gets his vegan trail mix. It looks like straight cardboard. I'm like, all right. Well, just so you guys know, one of us has more than the other. And Harry's like already on the fence. He's like, like I don't really want to do this. Like I don't know. I'm like, dude, it'll be fine. It's mixed up in there. It's okay. It'll be cool. So as we're heading to the airport, me and Tom finally realized that Dick had never paid Harry for the fucking trip as we're heading to the airport. So we're like, dude, man, like, what? You didn't pay him? Like, do you not have any money for this trip? Or what's up? He goes, no, I have money. And I'm like, well, then give it to him. He goes, oh, I will. Eventually. I'm like, dude, you are literally doing this to get under his skin. He goes, absolutely. So Harry's just in a bad mood. 1, Dick owes him $115. 2, we've kind of like peer pressured him into doing something illegal. And 3, it's early in the fucking morning and he's the one driving. So obviously he's fucking grumpy. So we get to the airport and we're heading to security, and Harry, I could tell, he's not comfortable. So I just tell him, like, dude, just act normal. There's not that many people here. Just put your shit up there like you normally do. It's gonna be fine, man. So we get to the point, where they're checking our IDs, and they send us to different lines. And then instantly I'm looking over, and Harry's like, wait, don't leave me. That look. But I'm like, it's gonna be fine. Like, I'm always just super friendly to TSA, and I'm like, what do you need me to do? You need me to take this off? What do you want that? This? All right, cool, man. Have a good day. So anyways, I get through. Tom gets through. Dick gets through. And Harry gets pulled aside. And instantly he's just like, has that look like, no, why me? And so they pull him aside and they swab his hands. And he's like, why are you swabbing my hands? And they're like, for bomb residue. Long story short, no bomb residue. They let him go. And he damn near fucking pissed himself. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, I probably would have been a little scared too if they would have pulled me aside. But we made it through, baby. And I'm just like, I'm walking on air at that point because I know we're in the clear. But Harry's still grumpy as fuck. At my favorite dispensary in Portland, they used to have these capsules that they made in-house, and they're ginger and hash. And they're strong as fuck. And before we got to the airport, me and Tom had popped one. So by the time that we went through security, we were feeling fucking good. So we're on the moving sidewalk. You know, all of us are heading to our terminal. And like, it's me and Tom in the back, and we're just like, just gone, dude. And then Harry and Dick are right in front of us, and all I hear is from Harry, you know you're going bald, right? And we're just like, whoa, dude. This coming from a dude who is pretty much bald. And I'm like, come on, man. He goes, what? He is? I'm like, well, you're not wrong, man, but you're being a dick. No, he's a dick. Alright, man. Calm down. And I'm like, I gotta take a piss. And I was like, Harry, I know you gotta piss. You damn near pissed yourself. Let's go to the bathroom. So all of us go into the bathroom. And we all fucking go to get to a urinal. And Harry just rushes over and takes a small one. And he's like, you know why I get the small one, right? Looking over at Dick. And he's like, why? Because my dick's too big. I don't want it to touch the water. We all have a chuckle, and when we chuckle, I lost it, and I fucking farted. And I let out this long and the adverse effect from taking that capsule is that the fart actually smelled like a bong rip, dude. It was fucking crazy. And we all had a chuckle, and it kind of like lightened up the fucking mood for a second. And we wash up and we're heading out. I look over at Dick, and I'm like, come on, man, just give him the fucking money. Like, I don't want the trip to be like this anymore. He goes, all right. He goes, so Harry, if I can just have your mother's maiden name and the last 4 of your social, I can get you that money. And I'm like, dude, come on, cut it out. He goes, all right, how about this? How about I buy you a beer? We good on that? And then I could just see Harry just steaming like a motherfucker. And I'm like, all right. And finally he was like, okay, dude. Dick finally gave him the money, and I was like, all right, are we all good? Can we all have a beer in peace now? So we sit down, we're having a beer at the bar, and everything is good to go.